What's up, everybody? Mike here, and in this video, I want to go over some big major details before you choose to spend your $70 on Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Want to touch base with some things that maybe some of you guys don't know about yet and has been brought to light. So, and even before I even get into that, this is up to you, but I definitely suggest you go through, past games in the series. Maybe not all of them, but at least like Yakuza 0, Kiwami 1 and 2. You can skip 3 because 3's gameplay sucks, but the story's good. Up to you if you want to go through 4 and 5, but definitely I'd say play those 0, Kiwami 1 and 2, and then 6, Like a Dragon Gaiden, and Yakuza Like a Dragon was the 7th game before you jump into Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. That is just my suggestion, recommendation, but obviously, you guys do what you want to do. If you want to jump right into Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth before you play prior games, more power to you. It also helps a lot if you do enjoy this video. Please smash that like, and if you're new, subscribe to the channel, to help grow the channel and just be part of the community like that. It'd be awesome if you did that. Helps the video get more support out there and anything like that. So, but now let's get into the details. Starting with the story. So with Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, two larger than life heroes brought together by the hand of fate, or perhaps something more sinister. Ichiban Kasuga, an unstoppable underdog who's no stranger to crawling up from rock bottom, and Kazuma Kiryu, a broken man facing down his last days. So, I hate to say it, but yeah, it was already publicly announced and made that Kiryu has got cancer, and he possibly may die. I don't know. This could be somewhat of a red herring thing, something like they did in 6. I don't know. He might get through it. We'll have to wait and see with that. And essentially, this story is going to, span upon not just Japan, but also Hawaii as well, too. Taking to a new big location. It takes place in terms of story in 2023 as well, too. So there's other characters going to be there as well, too. Ichiban's going to have a lot of his friends from the previous game in there with Nanba, Adachi, and more. The story in Infinite Wealth will see Ichiban essentially phone a tip from a former ally, traveling to Honolulu in search of his biological mother, who he thought had died many years ago. Meanwhile, Kiryu is also present in Honolulu in search of Akane, per the Daidoji faction's orders, and teams up with Kasuga to find and protect her from various local criminal organizations in the process. Kasuga also learns that Kiryu has contracted cancer and has an undetermined amount of time to live, basically. So, yeah, and the one cool thing aspect too that's I think has been confirmed to be like sort of like a side thing, or at least part of Kiryu's story, is his bucket list. And you also can play as Kazuma Kiryu as have him in your party as well too, and his gameplay is gonna be very different from Ichiban. When it comes to the battle system, experience a one-of-a-kind combat with dynamic, fast-paced RPG battles where the battlefield becomes your weapon and anything goes. Adapt your party's skills to the situation with outlandish jobs and customizations to strategically subdue enemies with over-the-top moves. Further details on this are there's a new live command RPG battle system. Basically, characters can now move. There's area effect attacks. There's improved knockback attacks. Combo attacks with allies are made easy in this game as well too. An expanded perfect attack system as well. And essentially just, allows you to slay the smackdown even more than ever than the previous game, So this is going to be a lot of fun when it comes to the battle system. When it comes to the adventure itself and like the different places you'll explore and things like that, you got different places in Honolulu, the Aloha Beach, Anaconda, Chinatown, Little Japan, District 5. You'll be able to tap into the island's bountiful resources, walk, swim, and grow stronger. The island is filled with hidden treasures, so leave no stone unturned. Search through palm trees, take a dip in the water, or even try rummaging through trash cans and peeking inside toilets to see what you might uncover. I know that sounds disgusting, but hey, it's a thing. These games are wacky. If you've never played the Yakuza series, Like a Dragon series, these games are so wacky, zany. I feel like in terms of story, they know when to be serious and know when to be funny and just crazy. It's so good. And on top of that, you got plenty of mini games that'll keep you busy, and it's a nice distraction from the main story if you want to break from it. You got the Crazy Delivery, which is essentially like Crazy Taxi, basically. Pick up food and deliver it in style. Let's get crazy, basically. So that's kind of like their sort of mini game that's like Crazy Taxi in a way. You got Dondoko Island, which is essentially like Animal Crossing built into the game, you know, for those that are fans of that type of style of gaming and Animal Crossing. So I'm going to check it out personally. I don't know about you, but I've never really been to Animal Crossing. I want to try this out because this might be actually more fun. Then you got Mismatch, which is, you know, try connecting with stunning women from across the globe using the hottest new matchmaking app. So essentially, it's a built-in Tinder, I guess. If that interests you, I don't know. Maybe. I can see a lot of comedy from this. And of course, you got some stuff returning like karaoke, you know, coming back to the game. It's always been a mainstay. Arcade games as well, too. You can play some classics from Sega, such as Bass Fishing, Virtua Fighter 3, I believe, and then Spike Out. There's also Hold'em, poker. You got darts that's making a comeback. Obviously, you got sub-stories, you know, that are going to be freaking galore in this game. Like, this game is massive. There's also, like, a personality system here where you boost your personality stats and enjoy Hawaii to your heart's content. Personality is a status consisting of 6 character traits: passion, confidence, charisma, kindness, intellect, and style. These can be boosted through sub-stories, minigames, and more. There's also a bond level system to deepen your bonds with your friends and tackle battles together. A friend's bond level represents how close they are with Kasuga or Kiryu. Unlock more jobs and abilities by reaching certain bond levels. So that's going to be very important to do in the game. And then the added factor to that is like your friends will use chain and combo attacks in battle, giving you an extra edge against foes. Nurture your bonds by spending time together, chatting at restaurants and table talk, sharing laughter as you walk the streets and party chat, or play minigames like darts or karaoke. So very Persona 5-ish in that regard, where, you know, you are essentially, you're going to have to build up on these relationships, build these bonds, you know, make them stronger, so that way improves your performance in combat and other areas in the game. There's also dungeons. Dungeons are dangerous, abandoned buildings that change each time you enter them. Fight your way past droves of adversaries to claim the treasures lying within. Hawaii and Yokohama both have abandoned buildings that serve as hideouts for all manner of ruffians, referred to as dungeons due to their air of danger and secrecy. The locals regard them with caution and unease. And another thing that's returning is Pound Mates, the summons of the game. So this comes back from the previous game. Your Pound Mates can be called on to help you in battle for a bit of cash. And they're now better than ever. You know, these quirky characters have powerful attacks and healing skills. Some will assist you by delivering a single devastating attack, while others can now join the battle for a few turns. And that's outstanding. There's also a crafting system that comes back from the previous game. So you got crafting and strengthening your weapons in the game. That's going to tip the scales in your favor during battle too. Make sure you have your weapons up to par. In like attracting different wealth, you can now use weapons and materials to either strengthen your weapons or create over 140 new ones. Weapons you create will be much stronger than the ones you can find at a shop, so try crafting your own. It's essentially encouraging you to craft your own instead of buy them. And that, honestly, is always the best way to go usually in games like this. And then you have the Pokemon-like system or battles called Sujimon battles. So you collect Sujimon and train them to battle. Aim to be the top Sujimon master. All around the city, dangerous individuals known as Sujimon run rampant. In Sujimon battles, you'll lead these Sujimon into 3-on-3 competitions as their trainer. So you basically befriend and train up the various Sujimon of Hawaii to create your ultimate team. Duke it out with the fiercest trainers and strive to dethrone the reigning champions of the Sujimon Battle World, the Discreet Four, and the Sujimon Master. As I mentioned before, Kiryu has his own like sort of story thing or side story called the Bucket List. This contains a list of Kiryu's lifelong wishes and loose ends he must tie up before his life comes to an end. It is composed of 3 parts: Life Links, Memoirs of a Dragon, and Unfinished Business. Kiryu's exclusive soul, tech, and body parameters will increase as he checks off more items on his bucket list. So I'm hoping this all sounds really incredible to you guys. You're enjoying this, you know, just so you know before you pre-order this, because there is different editions as well too I want to inform you on, and not all of it is good news. You know, I know I'm trying to hype you up, but at the same time make you aware of what to expect in this game. So there is a standard edition, which is $70. There is a deluxe edition, which is $15 more, and then the ultimate edition as well too. Now this was just revealed as well too with the deluxe edition, which kind of sucks honestly. With paying $15 more, you know, you would get the base game plus the Master Vacation Bundle. We didn't know the details of the Master Vacation Bundle until just literally like I think yesterday or other day. Unfortunately, a mode has been locked behind that extra $15. New Game Plus, which really sucks. They said they adding explore a bonus dungeon, get special Sujimon resort quests, outfits, but the New Game Plus and more part that stings. Like, I'm sorry, this is unacceptable in my opinion from Sega and the dev team. I know, but at the same time, I can't really fully blame the dev team. It's more of a Sega thing because they're the publisher. The publisher is one foot in the bill for making the game, so they usually have final say on what goes on with how the game is developed and things like that. This sucks because you got Alan Wake 2 that had a New Game Plus mode added for it for free. Spider-Man 2 is getting a New Game Plus mode and other stuff added to it for free. Like, other games in the past have had New Game Plus mode either at launch or added it in a future patch or update down the line at some point for free. So it's like, why are we having to pay this? It's ridiculous. At this point, I guess it is what it is. I don't know if they'll ever change this. I kind of doubt it. Sega's, making some dumb moves right here. So it's up to you if you want to go that route and get the deluxe version of that, because that is $85 USD. And then the ultimate is $110 USD. And with the ultimate, you get everything in the standard and deluxe, but you also get like a sorted outfit bundle. You get the Sujimon Resort bundle as well with that, and the Yakuza CD collection set. So up to you on what you decide to get there, if that's really worth your money like that. I, am going to be playing this soon for sure. I still actually have to go through Yakuza 6, Like a Dragon Gaiden, before I even get to this, and then I want to go back to Yakuza Like a Dragon, which is Yakuza 7, before I even go back to this to refresh my mind on that story. So I still got a while, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below, what you think. Are you going to get this right away? Is this, a wait for a sale for you, or are you just not interested in this game whatsoever? Let me know, and stay tuned for more videos on my channel here you can check out as well too. My name is Mike. Thank you for watching.